All right, so you're ready to record your first podcast. Do you have a microphone? Who's going to distribute for you? Do you have a studio? What about the editing? All right, everyone relax because I think I have the answer. Anchor app. Yeah, Anchor. It's free. They distribute Spotify, Apple, many more. There's creation tools that allow you to edit and create your podcast from your phone, your laptop, or your personal computer. And the best thing of all, girl, you can make money no matter how many listeners you have. So the answer is simple. Get Anchor. Anchor FM app. Go find it now. Tell them a seat at the table sent you. Makes me that much stronger. Makes me work a little bit harder. Makes me that much wiser. Thanks for making me a fighter. What a song. Makes me a little bit faster. Makes my skin a little bit thicker. Makes me that much stronger. Thanks for making me a fighter. That's a bop. That is a bop, okay? If you're not familiar with that song, that is the one and only TRL reign supreme vocal acrobat, Christina Aguilera. Okay? Hey guys, what's going on? You're listening to a Seat at the Table podcast. Yada, yada, yada. Woo! Child, I just had to let that out, baby. Because, woo, what a reckoning this week has been. Okay. Oh, child. I feel like it has been, well, first of all, you know what? I have been arrogantly introducing the show probably since episode 100, and assuming that everyone kind of knows who I am. And I found out that this week. We'll get to that later. But, you are listening to a Seat at the Table podcast, where if you aren't at the table, then that means you might possibly be on the menu. Listen, you can find me on Twitter at Galanda Adams or at Gail Z. Hurst, whatever. You can find us. Yes, and I say us. You know, I gotta tell you, I'm not the big social media princess. You know what I mean? Like, I don't live my life through the lens of social media. And I pop in and out every now and then. You know, I do a little Insta story. I have my moments where I engage Twitter and then I step out. You know, I have a very love-hate relationship with social media. Because it is these little moments in time, and it is judgments being made on a moment of time, images being captured at a moment of time, and those moments don't tell a full story. You know, there's not a lot of context in it, but boy, do we take it all the way. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I guess I've been having a little bit more on the hate side of the love-hate relationship. So I'm not that, I say all that to say I'm not that engaging on social media, which, you know, I've been beating myself up this week with this podcast. Yeah, I have. Let me tell you why. I've been beating myself up because, you know, in a world of glitz and glamour and, you know, it's like, what do you have? Quality or quantity? You know, and though I believe in the work that I do, and in several ways, God definitely showed me this week, you know, you're asking for it mindfulness. So I'm going to give you more opportunities to be mindful. You know, isn't that, let's pull over, park the car real quick. We're just going to park real quick. You know, I don't have beef with God, but I definitely have like well, now, hold on now, wait a minute now. Because I asked God for love, and he put me in a situation where I had to be more loving. I asked God for, consistency and, purpose. And he gave me the opportunity to, do this show and do it in a way where I am able to connect with some of the most amazing people. And I'm ever so grateful to you guys. And, I asked for mindfulness, and he gives me more situations in which I have to be mindful. So, I don't know. This week has just definitely been interesting. Shout out to everyone who is basically kind of in the lieu of COVID still. On a personal note, my employer is having to kind of pause some things for a while as New York City is dealing with its own bout of COVID hotspots through the boroughs and trying to control that. And so I definitely understand everybody's still kind of wading through the waters of COVID. It's still really weird to me. The president is seemingly going around and touting that, and still not wearing a mask, by the way. But as we surpass 8 million known cases this week alone, we see Donald Trump in a town hall meeting with Savannah Guthrie, and he's not wearing a mask, and he's got the COVID, and he's kind of walking around telling everyone, like, look how strong I am, look how I'm dealing with it. Meanwhile, people are losing their jobs because of it. People, the thing is, it's not just the disease. You know what I mean? It is all of the things that are symptomatic of the disease, which isn't just the health. It is the job. It's the economy. It's everything. So I don't know. I'm exhausted with it. I've grown to become a little bit less tolerant in how much I even want to hear about it. But we have 70,000 new infections just this past week. The most that we've had in a single day since July. There are 18 states that have added more new infections during the past week. In Europe, cases are rising and hospitalizations are going up. So there is still a public weariness, we can all attest to that. Still definitely a public weariness surrounding the COVID, especially here in New York City. So, what's weird though? People, I think the whole idea of, the disease is one thing, but I think beyond that for me, it's like seeing people navigate through the mental waters of this because, you've had to stay away from people. And so I realized that when people are outside now, there's a sense of aggression that I'm feeling. And listen, I'm a firm believer that life is a mirror, right? So perhaps some of the aggression that I'm seeing out here is more, a reflection of perhaps what's going on inside of me. That's how I always think. Always. I always say like, okay, this is not just something that's happening outside in the ethos. Like, what is it that I'm giving off that perhaps, a sense of aggression is staring back at me. Anyways, even in the driving, like, this is New York City and I'm used to people being aggressive when they drive. But like, between the Ubers and the Lyfts, and child, if the Democratic Party don't stop texting me, my phone be blowing up all day. Blowing up all day long, bitch. Yes, Gail, this is Mildred with the NAACP, working to increase black voter participation. Mildred. Hey, Gail, this is Rochelle, and I'm a volunteer with New York City Census. See, who get... Hey, it's Michael with the Urban League. Yo, Gail, it's Katie with CPDA. What the fuck? Hey, Gail, it's Farhat, a volunteer with the Democratic... Like, y'all gotta chill. Y'all gotta chill. Y'all be having me mad hype. I be thinking that it's like a nigga texting me like, oh, look at my phone blowing up and shit. Look at all the niggas want me. No, all the niggas don't want me. They just want me to vote. Child, it is arid, extra dry over here, honey. It is nothing going on over here. Listen. I'm a firm believer that as far as, because I have been through this COVID, through this corona, I have been craving fellowship. Is that what you say? Fellowship? I mean, not fellowship, because like I've hung out with friends. I've been feeling lonely. Like in the romantic sense. I'm not like you, Gloria. I need somebody to hold me. I'm still coming to a reckoning with that part of waiting to exhale. I'm not like you, Gloria. I need somebody to hold me. How you gonna look somebody in the face and say, bitch, I'm not a stiff, frozen tundra like you who can walk through the depths of the earth not having any physical attention whatsoever. I need someone to touch me, bitch. Nah, but I feel you on that. I feel you. Okay? Not for nothing, but have y'all soul swapped lately? No. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Okay? It's just me and you. We talk. All right. In the words of one Katrina Laverne Taylor, light the blunt. Okay? All right. Okay. Let me... Let's have real talk. It's early. I've got my Mint Majesty tea. What are you drinking? Child, I hope water, honey. Because I'm not going to skip around. You know that when me and you get together, it's like we got the ADD, bitch. We can't stay on one subject. Everyone calm down. Calm down, all right? When was the last time you soul swapped? Cause niggas just be out here wanting to fuck you. Really, honestly. Let's talk about it, right? Because there's two types of niggas. There's niggas who want to have sex with you, and then niggas who want to fuck you. Right? Now, I believe that sex should be a group activity. I don't believe that it is some shit that you should let someone do to you. Now, there are times where you do want somebody to do it to you. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Bend it over, let that... Hey. There are times that you want someone to do it to you. And then there are times that you want to have sex with someone. You know what I mean? You want to be made love to. You know what I mean? You want to, And then there are those rare occasions where a nigga reaches inside your soul and you, giving a performance of a lifetime, reach also back. And y'all niggas swap souls. Yes. Oh, yes. It has been so long since someone swapped souls with me. Oh, man. I remember it. Picture it, Sicily, teen